Okay, hello, good morning everyone, and welcome back to another Get Ready With Me. So today is March 27th, Friday. Finally, it is Friday. Oh my god, this week has been so long. So busy. I'm ready for the weekend, the short weekend that we get. I feel like the weekend always goes by like way too quickly. But oh well. At least I get my 2 days and then 2 days to recharge. I will play video games with you guys. I'm gonna play some Fortnite, Cyberpunk, Skyrim of course. So I'm really excited to get back into that. I've been so, what's the word? Not anxious, but just been excited to play it. I'm drinking some green tea again for some energy because I need it. I had terrible sleep last night. I kept on, there was a ton of earthquakes last night, which is so crazy. And they're so scary, like, it was so scary. It was like, because I was dreaming about an earthquake. And then I woke up and there was an actual earthquake going on. And it just scared me. My biggest fear when it comes to earthquakes is like a big sinkhole, pothole is gonna open up and then I'll get swallowed into the earth. That's like my biggest fear. I feel like that'd be a terrible death. So I was so scared. My bed's just shaking and I'm laying there like trying to go to bed and I'm like, is this real? And it was real. We did get a ton of earthquakes last night. So that was fun, right? Love that. I'm gonna move on to sunscreen. Cannot forget sunscreen. I have all these acne scars and I don't want them to get darker because I'm not wearing sunscreen. So I make sure to apply this every day. And it's also just another layer of moisturizer, which is what I need because my skin is so dry. But the biggest difference with my Nivea sunscreen, let me show y'all again. My Nivea sunscreen is that it doesn't make your face feel greasy whatsoever. It's a gel formula, so it's so lightweight, but it's still like moisturizing. It's not scented. It's really nice. I really recommend it. And I've tried everything. I've tried all the sunscreens. I used to use the Round Lab sunscreens, the Birch Moisturizer sunscreen. And that one was okay, but I just didn't know how not good it was until I used this one. That sunscreen I felt like was super greasy, didn't really soak into the skin well, but this one does. The Nivea Gel Sunscreen. So I'm gonna let that soak into my skin for a minute and then we'll move on to primer and foundation. Hooray. And I think today I'm gonna use a different formulation, different foundation. I'm gonna be using this Cushion foundation. And a primer as well. Where is it? I should really lay out my products beforehand so I'm not like scrambling to get this stuff out for you guys. So sorry about that. Sunscreen. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Okay. So I'm gonna let this soak into my skin a little bit longer and then we'll move into primer and foundation. I recently just started wearing primer. I used to think primer was like the biggest scam ever and that you don't really need primer before your foundation, but then I found this one. So I have super big pores and they're pitted because of my acne scars. And this is a silicone primer, so it's supposed to smooth the skin and smooth out your pores. So whenever you put on foundation and powder, the skin is smooth. I really liked this primer. It was really good, but then I noticed that my skin just looked really dry and it almost like aged me, and I like freaked out and I was like, yeah, no, this is scary. I'm getting older. I'm not using this anymore. Or I'm like gonna use this sparingly. So I'm just gonna get back into it, and I'm really only gonna apply this silicone primer to my T-zone. So that would be like on my cheeks right here. And it's also where I have like my biggest pores, on my forehead, a little down my nose, and just the tiniest bit on my chin. But mostly I want to focus it on my cheeks because that is where I get the most, or it's where I have the biggest pores. So it would be like right here and right here. Just a little bit. Ooh. And this is, it's called the T-Fit Delicate Skin Veil Primer. I got this off Amazon, Amazon. It's pretty good, honestly. It just looks super drying because it like mattifies the skin as well. So just gotta be careful with that. I'm just blending this into my skin. And like right away when I blend this in, and on my side, I could definitely tell a difference with my skin. It looks more blurred and more mattified. Maybe you guys can tell the difference as well, which can be good. Just depends on how I'm feeling. I do like the hydrated dewy look, but sometimes I do want just like a smooth, like almost poreless look. And this is the kind of day I'm feeling right now. And then now I'm gonna use my Fui Cushion Foundation. This is the Glass Natural. This is a cute foundation. I don't mind it, I don't hate it. Not bad. It's marketed as like a dewy foundation, but I personally don't think this is very dewy. I think this is more of like a semi-matte foundation. So as you can see, as I'm applying this foundation, there's no like glisten or anything like that. It's pretty matte. So I'm just applying this to my cheeks. I always start on my cheeks first because that's where I need the most coverage, and then I'll move on to other areas of my face. So on to the next side. And another thing with that primer, since it is a silicone foundation or silicone primer, I had to be more careful with it, because if I like don't blend it out correctly, if I don't like blend it out all the way, it can make my skin or my foundation look really patchy and dry almost. Like I was saying earlier, it's super finicky and it takes like a lot of just I guess more precision and more care when applying it. So days where I'm just like trying to just rush and do everything, I'll just use a moisturizing primer like the one I've been using. Yep, I'm just tapping this all in, and I have a mirror right here that I'm looking into just to make sure I'm not messing anything up here. That everything looks fine and blended and not patchy, because that's my biggest ick, is when like my makeup is separating. Oh, I hate that, and that ruins my entire day if my makeup starts to separate. Ugh, it's a really bad day for me. Ugh, that was really itchy. But yeah, I didn't really get much sleep last night. I fell asleep like around probably midnight because of the earthquakes. It really spooked me. So I'm ready to end this day. And then I get to come home. And I'm probably gonna dermaplane my face tonight because I'm starting to like grow back little face hairs. And I don't like that, so I'll probably shave my face tonight. And then in the morning, hopefully I'll be able to wear makeup, so I'll be able to do a makeup get ready with me. And then we're gonna try to wear this blush. This is the Jongsaemol. Probably did not pronounce that correctly, but it's a cushion blush, which is so cute. And I've been using this every day since I got it. I think it's adorable, and I love the shade. The only thing is I'm pretty sure it won't mix well with my silicone base. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see, because usually when you mix like water-based and silicone-based products, it will start to separate. But I can't remember if this separated on my face or not whenever I applied it. No. And it's perfect. Yay! Just gonna do like little light taps. I tap it into this part first, and then I go onto the lid and I'll tap it off just so everything is even and it doesn't come out as like little dots. It's more blended out when I tap it in to the lid. Let's spread it evenly. Alright, okay, and then I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose. I cannot forget my nose. Never, never, never. And I just like to put some on the right where the tip of my nose is, right here. I think that's such a cute little area just to be blushy. Cool. Now we're gonna move on to some powder. Now, because I'm wearing a more mattifying base and not my hydrating base like I usually do, I can be a little bit, what's it called? Oh my god, words. Just not as like extra with the powder. I could use like a little bit less, but I probably won't. I like a lot of powder, so I'm just gonna put like this. I tap out the excess. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus powder. It's such a nice powder, especially because it's so cheap. It's translucent. At least on my skin tone, there's no like flashback or anything. I really like it. I've never had issues with it. And it's like, it does its best, the best it can at like smoothing the pores. It's not a miracle worker though, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm just powdering the face. Then we're gonna move on to this side. I'll just blend that in right here. And then I'll powder everywhere around. And again, right here. And I don't know if you can notice, but I'm leaving out my under eyes. The reason why is because my under eyes have been super dry. And if I put any powder or like makeup under them, it kind of emphasizes the dryness and it creases a lot. And I don't like that because it makes me think I'm getting old and that I have all these wrinkles. But it's just my dry skin, right? So I'm just avoiding that area just to keep it glowy and youthful. So onto powder my forehead. I just powder my face everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna move on to my chin. Can't forget that. I'm gonna powder right here as well, just around my smile lines. Because I do crease there sometimes. Okay, great. And now we're gonna move on to my loose powder. This powder is super mattifying, so I have to be careful with it to not use too much of it. Too much. What? Okay, this is the Biore powder. This is a Korean brand. And I'm really just gonna use this on my eyelids because they are greasy. and I don't want my mascara to transfer onto them. So I'm just gonna powder my eyelids to keep everything matte. Good. And I'm just gonna powder a little bit on the nose, on the forehead, a little bit on the chin. Yeah, just everywhere where I kind of messed with the puff, the little creases. Boom. Not too much, not too much. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it be. And then now we're gonna move on to, I just feel like, the reason why I was looking at that, I just like have this like dry patch right here. It looks really scary, but it's okay. It is a-okay. Okay, now we're gonna move on to some blush. I actually saw this makeup creator. This person said to start off with like an orangey blush, and then your second blush should be a cooler tone blush. And that would like complement your skin tone more. So I'm gonna try and do that. I'm gonna find like an orangey pinkish blush that I have, and then we'll move into a cooler pink blush. And immediately these are like my cool pink blushes. And then what else do I have here? And this is another cool toned pink that I have. This is the Wet n Wild blush. I highly recommend these blushes. They're so cheap, but they are so pigmented. And they're so cute. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but there's like little shimmers in that. It's a beautiful pink. I've used this blush for years. This is actually a new blush that I just bought from them because I ran out of the other one. Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna say, I know this doesn't look like it, but I feel like this is more of like an orangey tone blush. Orangey tone blushes that I have here. Because I actually have an orange blush here somewhere. I just gotta find it. I really gotta lay out my makeup products beforehand. I feel like so silly rummaging through my drawer for these products. Okay, we're gonna start with the Hourglass blush. Yeah, this blush is alright. I'm glad I don't have the full size one because it's very underwhelming. It's just a good base color. So I'm just gonna start right here, and then I'll blend it out to right here. And then the same thing on the other side. I'm gonna start on the highest point of my cheek, which would be right here. And then I'm gonna blend it out to my temples and then to the front of my cheeks. I feel like it looks the most natural this way. Oh, thank you for the follow. Whoa, awesome. That's so crazy. That's so funny because on here, I'm not getting anything. It isn't showing me followers or chats. So I really hope I'm getting everything correctly. And it looks like I'm not. If someone just followed, they have to be watching, right? I'm not getting the chat at all. I just assumed no one was watching. But thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. That's awesome. All right. Yeah, let me pull up Twitch. I'm pulling up Twitch right now to see if there's anyone in my chat. Stream manager. Okay, great. Thank you. All right, now we're gonna move on to this blush. This is another Wet n Wild blush. It's just a different shade. It's more of like an orangey, burnt orange look. And again, I'm gonna start on the highest points and just blend out. Now, because this blush is so pigmented, I have to be so careful because this could like be too much really quickly. And I feel like already on this side, it's a little too much. This side, it's more soft. And that's what I'm going for. It's just like a soft, very soft blush look. So what I'm gonna do on this side is I'm just gonna blend this out a little bit more. I have the beauty blender. Let's see if I can just like pat it out. So I have my powder blush right here. I'm gonna see if I could just brush a little bit just to wipe off some of that pigment that I have. And it looks like I did the job. You guys probably won't be able to tell the difference, but that's okay. And now onto the cool pinks. So I did the orangey tone, and then now I'm gonna do the cool pinks. Just do these two. And then put a little right here, and a little on this side. And then a little bit on my nose. She can't forget the nose. Awesome. And then a little bit of this blush, since it is so pigmented. It's so pretty too. Just 2 taps here. Just a little bit right here. And a little bit on my nose. And I feel like also with this blush, it does it really good with like blurring out the pores. And it's so cheap, so it's awesome. It's a really great blush. I'm just gonna blend it out right here a little bit. And a little bit right here too. Just to keep everything very natural and it's not just stripes of pink. It's blended upwards into the cheeks. On my nose. Okay, cool. That is it. I always go a little bit overboard, so I'm really trying to not go overboard. I hope the camera's looking okay. Okay, we're gonna move on to eyebrows. Just brushing out the brows a little bit. I feel like my camera quality is really bad. I'm gonna wipe off my camera. I'll be right back. I'm gonna do... How do I do it? Can I pause this? No. I'll still tell you to do it. No. Okay. Oh, it was on Kick is where you followed. Oh, I gotcha. Well, thanks for the follow on Kick. I'm recently just now starting to stream on Kick. So this is so exciting. As you can see, my channel is very, very new. Okay, that's fine. I'll just leave it like that. I'm sure it's fine. We're just gonna put a little bit of eyebrow gel on the brows just to lay them down because my brow hairs can be so unruly, unfortunately. Okay. Right there. This is practically already empty. I'm just scraping the sides of it. Just laying them down. Cool. And then we're gonna brush up the front hairs a little bit so it's that cute little cowlick going on. Same thing on this side. I'm gonna brush the hairs up and then swoop it over a little. Cool. Now we can move on to some freckles. Freckles are my favorite part. This may sound a little crazy, but I feel like freckles can make it look more natural. Oh man. Oh my god. Okay, at least that time I didn't get scared. But that's my alarm to take my medication. So, yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, I feel like freckles can make it look a lot more natural. Because it's like, oh, her freckles are showing. Like, she must not have, like, a lot of makeup on, right? But it's fake freckles. At least in my head. I don't know. I'm gonna drink my green tea. That green tea is not hot anymore. It is lukewarm. Okay, I actually just saw that I missed the part, an area of my face where I want more powder. So I'm gonna powder that down real quick. And it's really like right here. I can definitely see myself missing that. Just gonna powder that. My jawline. That. Good. Okay, that is it. I don't want to go too crazy with it. Okay, we can move on to the freckles now, finally. And I really like to start off on the nose, on the bridge. 3, and then I'll tap it out. And that'll make other little dots around it. And 3, and then I'll tap it out. And I gotta be careful whenever I tap it out because it's possible if I tap it out too roughly, it'll like smudge it or smear it. So I gotta be really thoughtful with my taps. And then I'm gonna move down to right here and just do some freckles. Cute. And then I'm gonna fill in my beauty marks. So I have one right here, and I'll just tap it out to make it less dark, or yeah. And then this one as well. And I don't want them too dark, but I do want them visible. And then I have one right here. And then I have another right here. Just all these freckles. And I do like to put this one right here, right below my eye. And then I will do that one right there. And this freckle pen is from She Glam. So it's super inexpensive. And it gets the job done. So. Okay, and then I can't forget this side of the nose. Because I've definitely done that before. Only freckle one side of the nose. Okay, tap that out. I'm just making sure like all the freckles are patted out. They look natural. Do one right here. that is it. We'll move on to some eyelashes. Just gonna check my chats really quickly and see if there's anything going on. Go to YouTube. I also just recently started streaming to YouTube as well, so that's really fun. I'm loving it. Let's see. Where do I go? Okay, awesome. Have that pulled up. All right. Whew. Take a quick little break here. This is my first time wearing this cardigan to work, so I hope it's like not too much. I don't know. I got this in Tokyo and I thought it was so cute to wear. Just haven't worn it again, so I'm wearing it right now. I was looking at my closet and I felt like I had nothing to wear. Like, it was one of those days where like I just did not want to wear anything that I had in there. So I found this and I was like, oh, I haven't worn this in a while, like I'll try it. So I mean, like, I feel like it's work appropriate. It's just, I think it's just really cutesy. Really cutesy. Okay. I'll move on to mascara. Okay. And somehow, no matter what, my mascara will always just smudge to right here. I don't know why. It's like it attracts mascara right there. And it's starting to do it on the other side as well, just like right here. And I don't want to move on to waterproof mascara because I heard that's really bad for your lashes. So I'll deal with a little bit of fallout, it's fine. I'd rather have the health of my lashes over a little bit of black stuff on my lids, because I heard that waterproof mascara makes your lashes super dry and brittle, and they fall out because the formula is so harsh for the lashes. And what's crazy is I feel like my lashes have gotten longer, but I'm not really doing anything different. I've just been using this mascara. And this is somewhat of like a new mascara that I've been using. And my lashes have gotten really long. So maybe this is helping. But I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I like to brush these lashes out a little too, for a little bit of a wing or a cat eye effect, or a wing effect. But yeah, and then I'll move on to this eye right here. I'll do the same thing. I'm also ready to wash my hair. I need to wash my hair. I'll do that tomorrow. Putting on mascara makes me so tired. I feel like it's so therapeutic. No. Yeah, that was good. Feather this lash out in the corners. Awesome. And then move on to this eye and just put a little bit more. Just to try and separate the lashes a little bit more and make them lengthy, like the other eye is. Okay, this is what I have. This is probably the best it's gonna get. So, we're gonna move on to this. I'm just going to smudge out that smudge of mascara I got right there. And that's fine, that's it. What else am I missing here? I'm gonna put on a little bit more blush. I know I said I didn't want to get too crazy, but I feel like it's missing a little something. It's okay. Just a little bit right here. I'm using my Wet n Wild blush. Just a very pink blush. That on my nose, a little bit on my cheeks, and then that's it. And then for a lip product, let's see. My lips are really dry, so what can I use here? It's really dark. It's a really pretty color though. Cool. I'm just blending this out with my finger. And I'm kind of blending it over my lines so it's not like a perfect application, like it's worn in a little bit, and I feel like that makes it look a lot more natural. And my lips bigger. My lips look a little bit bigger too because of it. So, okay, that's good, that's it. Yeah, I definitely think my camera is dirty. Let me just wipe it off. All right. Yeah, that's a whole lot better. Oh my god. Jeez, the quality was an L. What the hell? All right, we're gonna move on to my hair. My hair is like so crazy. And then I'm gonna put gel in my hair too. Gel and this. We're gonna do a side part. Oh, I'm looking a little crazy. I just need to take a break. I am running late for work though. But it's fine. It's a Friday. It's Friday. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Oh my god. Yeah, so I think it was on Tuesday. I was on my couch. I was eating my soup. And because I was on my couch eating the soup, I wasn't on a table. I like sat back with my soup and the soup spilled on my chest. And because of that, I got almost like it's like a 1st-degree burn, I would say, on my chest. And it didn't blister or anything, but it's like a red pink circle. And it hurt so bad. So now I'm just trying to care for it so it doesn't scar. I really don't want it to scar because I'd be so sad to just have a big scar like that on my chest. So yesterday I bought some non-stick pads that are like silicone almost, that keep in the moisture. So right now I'm putting Aquaphor on my burn like every 2 to 3 hours. So it keeps it moisturized, because if you keep a burn or a wound moisturized, it's gonna heal faster, and they say it's less likely to scar because it's constantly being moisturized. So I bought the non-stick pads, and then I bought silicone tape for whenever the wound closes. I'll put the silicone tape on, and with the silicone tape, it's supposed to like lessen the scar almost and get rid of it or make it less visible. And I don't really know the science behind that because it's silicone, it like helps the scar get lighter or something like that. I don't know. But you're also supposed to like massage the scar every day so like it doesn't get darker and like moves the cells around. So I've been doing that. Spent money on that. So that was not fun. But yeah, it sucks. Definitely be careful when you guys freaking eat on the couch and don't spill it on yourself because you can get a burn. That sucked. I'm using this honey milk serum. Milk serum is just like a cream that I'm putting in my hair. It smells really good too. Keeps it moisturized, and I'm running out of it, as you can tell. But yeah, my hair likes this stuff, so it's really good. Just scrunch it in. I do this just to re-moisturize my hair, so my hair isn't so dry. I'm gonna have it in my ponytail all day. I need another break. I'll re-wet this side. Yeah, I really like that lip color. I feel like it really complements my skin tone well. Oh, forgot I had that. What are all my dry pieces that I have? I'm gonna go in with this cream, like that. Oh, brother. Sorry. Dang it. I'll just put that in my hair. Look at that. It's so cute. I'm just really focusing it on the dry parts of my hair. Oh, yeah. She's almost done. Okay, and then I'm just gonna unscrew this and just try to get the leftover product out so I'm not wasting anything. See, look at all that just came out. I'm gonna put that on my hair. I feel like this side always needs a little bit extra moisture, so putting in a lot of moisture on this side. And my hair sheds so much, so my hair gets everywhere. That's so annoying. Just continuing to put that in my hair. Make it more moisturized. Okay. See, it's just hair all over my hands. I'm putting that on my desk so I can throw it away later. It's not just roaming on the floor. And then I'm gonna go in with another curl cream just to make sure my hair is extra moisturized. This is the Kerastase, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but the Kerastase Curl Manifesto. This line is actually really good. This also smells so good. It smells like vanilla. It's a really nice scent, and my hair drinks this up. I can't open it, okay. I feel like it instantly detangles my hair. It's pretty watery, and it just makes my hair so soft. I really like it, and I feel like it does such a good job with just keeping my hair moisturized. The only problem is that it's like $40 for that little, for this, so that sucks. But I'm really big into hair care and skincare, so whatever's best, I will invest my money in. I want to be my best self, inside and outside. So I'm just scrunching that into my hair, and that's all I'm putting in. Okay, put that away. No. We're gonna do another break. I'm gonna put some Ego Gel in my hair. This is the coconut one. This smells really good too. It smells like coconuts and I love that scent. It reminds me of my childhood. Just putting on coconut oil. And it's also, I don't know if you can tell, it's like slightly glittery. And that's perfect. Because I love glitter. That's why I'm glitter mama. And I'm just putting this on my hair so it smooths down really nicely whenever I brush it into a ponytail. And then I'm also going to put this on the ends of my hair just to lock in that moisture and to keep it from not getting frizzy. So I'm just scrunching it in. And it doesn't leave a hard cast, which I really like. It's still very flexible, but it keeps the hold. And that's perfect. And my hair still has volume too, so it's totally fine. Works really nicely. You just have to make sure you apply this gel to wet hair, at least I do, so it doesn't get that white cast. Because sometimes when you apply gel in your hair, it leaves like these white, it's almost like dust, white dust in your hair. You just gotta keep your hair wet whenever you apply it. Now I'm just brushing that in so it evenly distributes all over my hair. And then I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. And like you can see, it's just instantly shine. And it's really nice and very pretty. It just makes me feel really put together. And I really like that. I'm just gonna brush that out too in the ends. And then a little on this side. So there's not a lot of knots. So naughty. Okay. Now we're gonna brush it into a ponytail. Oop, I just threw the ponytail. Okay. I'm gonna gather my hair up. Just gonna brush it all into a ponytail. I'm brushing all the baby hairs into it. Same thing on this side. Alright, I'm gonna put that in. Okay. Try to smooth out all the edges too. You're always gonna have these bumps. It's so frustrating. Just smoothing that out. Okay, and now I have this product. This is for like all my small little baby hairs in the front, so it lays down really nicely. Just gonna do this, that, and then I'm gonna grab this bigger brush and brush it all in. Back. Push the side. Okay, and then I just want to bring this down a little bit. I'm so hungry. Always just hungry. I'm always hungry. Never ending. This like hair out of this? What is this? Okay, it goes outside. Alright. Just gonna be nice and cute. Okay. I think we're done. Wow. Ugh. I sometimes like to have like these little baby hairs out, but for today, it's just gonna be all slicked back. It looks so good. I love it. It's so shiny. And I really feel like this gel is keeping my hair healthy. So it's always a plus because it has coconut oil in it. And then some more green tea. It's cold. Oh no! I'm gonna keep this with me. It's really, really good color. But yeah, that's kind of all I had today. It was really fun live streaming today. I'm so happy and thankful it's Friday. Thank God. And I will definitely see you guys all tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm doing another Get Ready With Me, but it'll be for streaming. And after my Get Ready With Me, I will be doing some gaming. So I'll be playing, we'll see what I start with. But maybe I'll start with some Fortnite and then I'll get into Cyberpunk and then definitely some Skyrim as well. So I'm super happy and I'm so excited to see more of you guys. And I'll see you guys around. Y'all have a nice day or night, wherever y'all are. Bye.